Hey gang, Hammersill here. As you can see, Ramagar and I were in a Tier 7 match. And it turns out that there were a couple of ICOPs on the other side as well in this game, which is always fun. There's honestly very little that an ICOP enjoys more than the opportunity to sink another member of ICOP. So, in this particular battle, Pride and Roxo are on the opposing team. I won't say enemy team in this case, but definitely opposing team. As you can see, Ram is playing Ganaiza now. I am in the Akatsuki. Pride is in the King George V, and Roxo is playing the Surrey. Now, we are top tier, which is surprising, to say the least.
I need intelligence data. Hey, que cabrón.
Our New York players are really excited. He discovered the chat function within the game.
Bien joué, commandant. Many thanks.
So here we are, a bunch of ICOPs who were expecting to be in a Tier 8 or 9 match,
Denied.
playing against, well, a handful of Tier 6s and a lot of Tier 5s. Now, Akatsuki it's one of my favorite ships to play at the tier. I love the fact that it's got 10 kilometers of range on these torpedoes and they hit like a Mack truck. So that's just area denial there. I'm not really expecting to hit anything. But I'm looking at our Nicholas at this point, and he just keeps taking damage. So, figuring he's probably pretty new, I'm taking a second here to type out some suggestions for him. And to his credit, he goes ahead and smokes up. Don't think it's going to really matter a whole hill of beans in the big picture. But you never know. So each team has secured a cap. And you can see that the score is, while not tied, pretty darn close. We also have a T-22 working on another cap, but he's pushed in and obviously is taking damage over there. And already Ram and I are anticipating our T-22 being sunk. I mean, he's pushed into the bulk of the enemy team there. Now, I've just been trying to get eyes on this Skane. Is that the actual pronunciation, I think? Seeing that his engine's out, I'm going to go ahead and try and do what I can to finish him off. He's repaired, he's just Jetted right underneath my shot there. Try to keep an eye on what else might be trying to line up a shot on me. And I am unable to finish him off. I was really hoping to see more shells heading his way, but I think some of our guys back here were a little focused, zoomed in somewhere, and just not paying that close of attention. I know Ram was trying. But he's almost dead. Somebody will be able to finish him off, and I'm looking at the tactical situation here. We're down 3 ships. The opposing team is down 1. We did lose that T-22, as expected. We lost our Dunkirk. We've actually lost 2 T-22s. We've got our Nicholas up there. Hopefully, we'll be able to spot that DD. But as you can see in the chat there, I'm feeling like I really need to fall back to keep them from securing the cap behind us and then taking fire from 2 sides. We've still got the Montecuccoli and La Lyon way down there in the south, slowing them down. And I'm hoping if I can get over here and put some torpedoes in their faces, we might be able to keep them from continuing their push around the corner. I'm just pointing out to everyone that the DD is lit, and I'm really hoping that they're going to shoot it before our Nicholas gets finished off. And you can see 754 hit points, and I know Pride and Roxo are up there, and Pride finishes off the Nicholas. So now we're down 4 ships, and the enemy is down 1, or the opposing team is down 1. They're the enemy. They're up 4 ships. Well, 3 ships, I guess, but. So, the bad guys are up over 200 points on us right now. And Ram's the only one that I know I can count on having any clue what he's doing over there at the ACAP. Meanwhile, trying to do what I can here against the Podvoisky. Hated to throw all those fish toward a destroyer. You can see I hung on to one set. He's just getting really lucky with his blind fires there. But it paid off. I was able to finish him off. His guns were a legitimate threat to me. And now I have managed to slow them down a little bit. Montecuccoli goes down. Leon is just... he's running for his life. He's the only target they have down here. Now, Ram was trying to come over this way to help out, and we had a conversation, and my suggestion was try and hold that other cap over there as long as you can, just in terms of points, because we're way down. Now, you'll notice that this ship can outturn its turrets, and does quite often. When this game was over, I actually went ahead and did something about that, taking the captain perk. Gives me a little better rotation on these glacially slow Japanese destroyer turrets. Now this hill just continued to sail broadside. Managed to put a couple torpedoes in somebody. I'm trying like crazy to finish off this hill, but he got smart and got the heck out of Dodge. Now I've got this KGV and that KGV and the Britann all kind of pushing my way. And as you can see on the minimap, my detection radius is 6.4 kilometers. I really don't want to get spotted here. Now they know that I'm here, more or less. They may anticipate me sitting in the smoke a little longer. So probably not going to hit anything, but I wanted to put some more torpedoes in the water to dissuade them from continuing to push forward. Now our Budyoni, he's coming this way, and the Britann slows way down, I think. So I'm not going to hit him. Budyoni manages to take out the Britann. That KGV is just about gone, but I'm sure his heel is seconds away. And there it is. You can see this other KGV running full broadside. Now, I have to throw torps out here. I'm really hoping Budyoni won't eat one of them by pushing forward any farther. Our Leon went down, as you can see. And I'm holding this position because I'm waiting for the hill to show back up. Well, at this point, we are down 7 ships, they are down 3. And I've got to try and do something here. KGV goes down to Budyoni. Great job, Budyoni. And I have a couple torpedoes that might actually hit this time. Meanwhile, as you can see at the ACAP, it is RAM and KGV. And that's it. You can also see that hey, there he is. One more. There we go. You can also see that Pride and Roxo, they're having a heck of a game. Pride's got 4 ships sunk at this point and moving rapidly toward a Kraken. And you can see the 2 of them on the minimap there. At Charlie 3 now and Delta 4. And that DD that I was unable to finish off, and that our entire team, other than Ram, did not seem to want to shoot at, is in the ACAP taking that away from us. So we're down to 4 ships. We have managed to close the gap a little bit, and then we'll see him. Now he may have decided this game was over a minute or 2 ago and decided to go get another beer or refill his coffee cup or let the dog out or say hi to his girlfriend. You just never know. What I do know is that if that ship continues to sit there, it's going to be sunk in just about a minute. So I'm really hoping to see our York, instead of trying to farm damage here, turn around and help Ram and the KGV defend the Charlie Cap. KGV manages to get that Skane or Skane, whatever you want to call it. You can see me there pleading with our York, go back and help. No more DDs on the opposing team. It means that as long as I'm careful, I can stay out of sight and do some capping. There's the first couple, there's another. Down goes the Prinz Idle Friedrich. So I'm looking at the minimap, and I'm saying, where's that Bunyoni that, you know, the last known position was, what, Bravo 5, Bravo 6, somewhere in there. I guess he's probably headed this way. So I'm going to angle my ship to allow me to get torpedoes on him as quickly as I can if I spot him, if he does come this way. Now our KGB is, he's trying to slow the points accumulation on the other side. And Ram is, he's got his guns working constantly. He had a great game. I mean, he doesn't have any ships sunk at this point, but he put shells on pretty much everything. And at this point, I'm anticipating, since I haven't seen him anywhere else, and you say our KGB goes down there, I'm anticipating that Bunyoni's probably going to just meet me right here. So I am ready. And there he is. Now I know I'm going to eat a salvo here for sure. And I'm guessing there'll probably be some torpedoes. But I want to get so close that there is zero chance that this guy can survive. I'm going to put all the fish in the water. And down he goes. And then I see Roxo. Now, Roxo knows what he's about. So I'm going to have to be careful here. We're still down a little over 100 points. But we have managed to claw our way back. And now it's 3 ships to 3 ships. And our team has a destroyer. Now I'm trying to figure out where I want to put torpedoes when they come back up in 16 seconds. And I decide I'm going to cover the cap. That way if Roxo pushes in here, I might tag him. Roxo's pretty cagey, and he's definitely a good player. He knows that he's detected. So he and Pride know that I am here. They also know that I'm a fair to Midland DD player, and he guesses correctly about which way to go here. He takes his time pushing in, but I'm really hoping I might have bought myself enough time here to secure this cap. You can see Ram over there in the fight of his life, slowing their points. Right now they're not getting any, and we continue to get points. And our York is finally in a position to try to be able to help him. Now, I've only got a few more seconds till the torps are up, but I decide, given that his guns were pointed the other way, I'm going to just get off the volley, which was a terrible shot. And smoke up. Now my hope here was that, having put some shells in the air, he might anticipate that my torpedoes were already on the way. And turn. Now if he turned to his port side, these torpedoes might have a chance of hitting him. He was too smart for that. We're less than a minute to go. And that was a wing and a prayer shot with those torpedoes. I know that I'm not going to get a chance to get more torpedoes in the water. He's got me detected with his plane. He knows exactly where I'm at. So he's going to be positioned just waiting for me. But, you know, we're still down. Well, we're not down yet. You know, you look at the points on the board, and it's going to be a really close finish. Go ahead and reinforce that sector. Try and finish off that plane. I've got to be really careful here. I don't want to get blapped. going to stop their points again. Now, with just a few seconds to go, watch the points total. And I'm going to go ahead right now and say thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.